50,000 watts of news and talk. News Talk 720 KDWN, Las Vegas. The dawn of today's talk radio.
The Miracle Mike Show.
When you're hot, and I said thanks a lot. Who's gonna collect my welfare? Pay for my Cadillac.
Yeah, when you're hot, that's for sure, and we're red hot. This show is really, really hot. We're on the road to prosperity. That's what we're about. The road to prosperity is paved with good intentions. Here's the deal. You have to be a giver. Givers gain. If you give, you should expect to gain. Every time you have an opportunity to give, you're obtaining an opportunity to increase your income. The whole idea is friends, making friends, social networking, connections. You know, you say you're so far behind financially that you'll never have the opportunity to catch up, right? Well, that's not true. There is enough in this world. There is more in the world than you could ever consume. That's right, you personally. You can't consume all there is. The world is full, overrunning with what you need and what you want. The trick is, how do you get it? Well, we do have the answers here. We have the opportunities. There is more than enough in the world to supply your needs and your wants, enough in the world for you to obtain so that you could joyfully give back to others. Giving back to others is what we're really born to do. We can't get along without other people. We can't. There's no way. And the kinder we are, the gentler we are, the nicer we are, the more friends we're going to make, the more we do for people, the more connections we're going to have. And that's the road to prosperity. Do you believe it? Do you believe it will take a miracle in your life to obtain enough to supply your wants and needs? Well, as long as you're able to plant your seeds, it is not a miracle. You should expect to reap what you sow. You can get back what you lost in the bankruptcy. You can get back what you lost in that bad business venture. You can get back what you lost when you were unemployed. You can get back what you lost when you were ill and down in bed. The only hope you have of catching up is planting your seeds, then watching the economy work for you. Look in the mirror, look at yourself and say, good things are getting ready to happen to me. It's my turn. I believe that and I deserve that. Good things are getting ready to happen to me. I believe that and I deserve that. That's what you say to yourself in the mirror every morning, every afternoon, and every night before you go to bed. If you are in sales, if you have sales experience, telephone, telemarketing experience, making appointments, if you have sales experience, telemarketing experience, telephone appointment setting experience, sit home, take inbound calls, a 20-second opener one-liner pitch, part-time, full-time, sales at home, taking inbound calls, 702-207-0702, 702-207-0702.
Miracle Mike.
Things have been so rough and you've been so beaten down you just don't believe it anymore, do you? Listen, what you believe, you can conceive. If you give nothing, expect nothing. Nothing times nothing equals nothing. You can sit on a sack of seeds, but until you plant those seeds, there is no benefit. When what you have in your hand is not enough to meet your need, it is your seed. You plant that seed. There are three things you can do with your seed. You can eat it, you can feed it to your livestock, or you can plant it. There is no chance on increase until you plant your seeds. When you plant your seeds, they miraculously multiply. Plant your seeds, reap your harvest, reap what you sow. Prosperity will give you the desires of your heart.
The Miracle Mike Show. Miracle Mike, living in the moment.
We are on the road to prosperity. I know that's a wild idea in these economic times, isn't it? But it's true. You can turn things around. You can make things work for you, and that's what we are doing here. No recession for us. We figured it out, and we're all about easy, and after that, easier. Maximum money for minimum effort. Yes, we like things easy. It's the KISS method. You know the KISS method. No, it's keep it simple and smart. That's right. Because you know what, brother? You were not born to suffer. We were born to prosper. That's exactly right. We were born to prosper, not suffer. You see, a misunderstanding of reap what you sow and sow what you reap will destroy every venture. If you misunderstand what that means. You see, giving is not a debt you owe. It's a seed you sow. That's right. You sow seeds and then it comes back to you. But you have to try. You have to work at it. And you can't be afraid of failure. I always say I'd rather be a has-been than a never was. You know, listen, I've had wild successes to miserable failures and everything in between. And today, I'm drawing on life experience, and I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel anymore. I'm doing all the things that always worked, all the things that are tried and true, and it's just a beautiful thing. You know, serving other people is not menial. It's what success is all about. It's what business is all about, meeting people's needs. It's a wonderful thing when you serve other people and make them happy, contented. Yeah, the path to prosperity is not waking up in the morning and asking God to give you a new mansion or a new yacht. It's getting up in the morning and asking yourself, how can you make a difference today? How can you make a difference in this world and in someone's life? Now, you may not be able to make a difference in the world or change the world today by yourself, but you can make a difference. You can make a difference in someone's life. If you are in sales, if you have sales experience, telephone, telemarketing experience, making appointments, if you have sales experience, telemarketing experience, telephone appointment setting experience, sit home, take inbound calls, a 20-second opener one-liner pitch, part-time, full-time, sales at home, taking inbound calls, 702-207-0702, 702-207-0702.
Miracle Mike.
The key to success in business and the key to success in personal relationships is meeting people's needs. Ask yourself, how can you become obsessive about finding out what other people's wants, needs, and desires are? But generally speaking, you know, if you take that kind of attitude, things do change. Find a way to serve and supply, to deliver. You know, that commercial, Get the Door? It's Domino's, right? It's all about delivery, bringing it to you, bringing it to them. If you are obsessive about finding out how to supply and deliver people's wants, needs, and desires, then don't be surprised if you become successful. Whoever serves the most is the most successful. Let me say that again. Whoever serves the most is the greatest and the most successful. Isn't that true in the restaurant business? When you go out to eat, don't you want the best and the most? Of course you do. Don't you want the best value for your money? And what makes you mad? When you go somewhere and you get lousy service, right? And you don't get your money's worth. You get lousy value. But the businesses that survive, drive around, look around. The ones that have gone out of business, where you see the for rent signs, the for sale signs, the for lease signs, they're gone. The businesses are gone. Okay, in these economic times, only the strong survive. Look around, drive up and down the street and the boulevards, look at the strip malls. You see it for yourself. The businesses that are still there, now maybe they're just hanging on. Maybe they're struggling, but they're still there. They still have the lights on. They still have a cheerful smile on their face when you walk in, because only the strong survive. Only the friendly survive. The people who are bending over backwards and doing somersaults to, deliver are the ones who are surviving now. If you are in business and you serve people, no matter what you do, be aware that it is a worthwhile occupation. Serving people is a noble thing to do, because when you are in business, you are serving people and giving them what they want, need, and desire. Yes, nothing makes me madder than going out to eat or going out to a retail store or going out somewhere and getting rotten service and getting waited on or not waited on like nobody cares, especially these days. You gotta open up your wallet, pull out $1, look at that dollar. Now ask yourself, did you rob, steal, or cheat for that dollar? Of course not. Did you work hard for that dollar and serve somebody and make somebody happy for that dollar? Understand that money is spiritual. You gain it by doing something for other people.
Miracle Mike.
I'm Miracle Mike, terminal cancer survivor, on a mission with a message and a reminder. Life is wonderful when you consider the alternative. Every moment is a gift. Open your present.